Hey y'all, hey, Erica with Time to Shrink. I'd love for you to hang out with us today. I'm going to show you everything that we eat. We're going to make some really good chicken salad. And then also we are going to have some chicken wings. Jason's going to grill those tonight and it's going to be so good. He does them low and slow and they are so good on there. We're going to go to Costco and we're going to do a lot of fridge and freezer clean out. We're going to go through my whole inside fridge and my inside freezer. It has gotten really bad, and I'll show you in a bit why we really have to do this. And I'm also going to do the outside freezer and fridge, so it's all about organization today. So hang out with us and see what we get up to in all of this. I wrote my mama into helping. She needed a Bloody Mary, though, because look at this. Caroline spilled melted butter all over my refrigerator. So she gets roped in to helping. She really didn't mind though.
All right, y'all. Usually I've just been skipping coffee because I'm not doing caffeine and I'm not doing dairy. But sometimes you just really want a cup. I think it's the habit, although I've kind of been out of that habit. But I had bought some of this decaf coffee I think I got this at Aldi, and it's pretty decent. It's like a breakfast blend decaf. So what I did was I took this, and then let me show you this, the Nut Pod creamer. So an almond milk based creamer, which I go back and forth on whether I should do zero nuts as well right now on this elimination or not. But almond milk has never seemed to bother me, so I think allowing this every now and then. And on a positive note, my face is feeling better. It's not burning or hurting as much. If y'all have been following my story, I just recently been diagnosed with rosacea and I got this awful breakout. And yeah, it still looks really nasty on camera, but I can tell that it's starting to heal some. So that's really good. All right, so let's grab that coffee and head to Costco. We really need to stock up on some stuff. Y'all, I wanted to jump in real quick and let y'all know that Perfect Keto has come out with a new cookie snickerdoodle, and it is delicious. I am on an elimination diet, so I had one tiny little bite and then I gave them to my parents who are also keto, and my dad is obsessed. He loves them. My mom thought they were good, so good. There's also some new flavors in the powdered line. So there's some cinnamon toast crunch flavor, or there's some cinnamon toast flavor, and I did not get those to try, but I'm gonna pop all of that stuff up here and show you what they are. So if you're interested, Perfect Keto is running a special. It's always 10% for one, 20% for two, 30% for three or more is what they're doing this week. So if you're interested in trying new flavors or you need to stock up, now would be a great time. You don't have to use any kind of code, but there is a link below and for you to use to go straight to the Perfect Keto site to get those deals. Go do it, y'all. Some sailboats out today. I did want to mention too that with the coffee, apparently I've been researching with rosacea and this elimination diet and all of that, and I'm not supposed to have caffeine, but some people say that it's not as much the caffeine with the rosacea as it is the heat. So what I've been doing when I make a coffee is I put it in something with the top so that it's not like my face isn't getting flushed from the heat, right? And then I also let it sit a little bit before I drink it. So that's what I've been doing with tea or coffee, just not putting it in an open mug. So yeah, I guess Costco's hours are 9:30, not 9 o'clock, but it's 9:20. So Jason's gonna get gas. I'm almost on empty, and I hate to get gas. Do y'all mind filling up your car with gas? That's like one of the things I despise. I hate the smell of gasoline so much, and Jason almost always fills the car up for me, but when he doesn't, I drive it until I absolutely have to, because I hate getting gas, y'all. That was a huge Costco trip. $667. It's way too hot for South Carolina for fall. Like, give me some cold weather, y'all. Oh, we were in there for over an hour. My face hates wearing a face mask, but it is what it is. I got water on the way out. That's one thing I hate about face masks, besides that it's killing my face, is that you can't drink while you're there, really. Like, usually I take a whole jug of water with me and have the whole thing down in the hour hour that we're there, but I went and bought one on the way out at least.
How beautiful is our lake, y'all? It is so gorgeous out there today. I want to be out there on the lake, not doing what we're doing, but we're still going to have a good day today, y'all, for sure.
All right, y'all, home from Costco, and here is what we got $667 later. I'm gonna do a whole Costco shop with me / Costco haul video, so I'm not gonna go over all of this, but yeah, we spent a pretty penny. We spent a pretty penny, but we stocked up, and hopefully this is gonna last us a while. And usually, y'all, I have my house prepped before I go to Costco, but I didn't, and I've got to clean out the fridge. So I'm gonna throw some stuff in the freezer, and then we're gonna clean out the fridge and freezer, and then figure out where we're gonna put everything. So let's go do that. I'm gonna show you the awfulness that is my fridge right now. Then I'm gonna take everything out, clean it, put it back in, and reorganize. Big chore. Let's do it. Okay, here we go. I've got Mama over here working. She just stopped by and I put her to work. She's pulling apart a rotisserie chicken, and Hazel is not far away. Hazel, do you like that smell, baby? All right, y'all, so here is my fridge. It is a total mess of disorganization. It looks like there's a lot of stuff in here, but there's really not a lot of stuff in here even. It's just crazy. This is usually where I put my meat, lunch meat, and that kind of stuff. This side is cheese, can't even open it. Oh my gosh, and it's a dirty mess too. Here's this door and this door. Then we've got our drawers here, full and pretty full. There's not a lot to do in the drawers. What, baby?
Did you know that white stuff's butter?
This?
No, this stuff.
Oh, this is butter?
That's because I spilled butter.
Caroline says she spilled butter. How do you spill butter?
I melted it too much, so I put it in the fridge to chill it. When I opened the door, it fell.
I wondered what that was. I thought it might be milk.
So I tried to clean it up as much as I could. I'm just telling you for the cleaning process.
Thank you. Caroline said, did y'all...
So you need soap.
Okay. Did y'all hear her? All right. Anyways. And then, y'all, I can hardly even move to open stuff because my stupid trash can is broken. It's a pull-out, and it won't shut. Like, it won't shut. So usually there's tons of clearance here, not as much right now. Anyways, let me shut this. And then we've got a completely overloaded inside freezer, and who knows what's in here. It is a mess. That drawer, and then this drawer. This drawer's not too bad. This is where I just usually keep frozen fruit, although there's shrimp up here, probably because I couldn't stuff it anywhere else. Do y'all like these Birch Bender waffles? I was not a fan. Not a fan. I'm gonna send those home to with my mama. My dad might like those. My parents do keto. All right, I keep finding goodies to give them because I'm doing this elimination. All right, y'all, I'm gonna start with the fridge and then we'll do the freezer. I think the freezer will probably be a little easier. So, I'm going to unload. First, we're gonna make a big water though.
Y'all, we really need to do this fridge clean out because Caroline, my sweet daughter, wanted to bake the other day, and y'all, she spilled melted butter all over the entire inside of the fridge, and she never told me about it, so I didn't figure it out until today. She had tried to clean it up, but...
All right, y'all, we've got the fridge completely cleared out, and I have put my mama to work, so Jason's making her a Bloody Mary, which he is not sad about because he's making one for himself. Not a bad weekend drink. Is it done? Taste it. What you think of Jason's Bloody Mary?
Always good.
Mom is a big Bloody Mary fan.
Yeah.
And Hazel still wants some chicken, don't you, baby? We should probably give you a treat. Somebody give Hazel a treat. All right, so we are empty, except for I'm leaving this because I'm not gonna move it, so it's fine. And then this up here, everything is in date, so we're fine there. So here are the contents of my fridge currently. So, two things. When you're getting ready to clean out your fridge, or if you're getting ready to do a huge Costco haul, they probably should be not in the order that I did them. Also, my dishwasher's full of clean and this is dirty, so I think I'm gonna have to pause, clean up these glasses, and then try and get all of this butter off of this with some hot water. This dumb trash can is really cramping my style. will not go away. So I'm spraying this with, this is not what's in here. I'm using On Guard spray. On Guard by doTERRA is my favorite cleaner. I use it always for pretty much everything. I also love this Mrs. Meyer's apple cider scent, but it was empty. I just refilled it. But this is getting there. Getting the butter off has not been the easiest chore ever, y'all. There's like little specks of butter everywhere. Everywhere. Thanks, Care.
I'm sorry.
Thanks so much.
What'd you do?
There we go. Look at this butter, y'all. This isn't the door of the fridge. Look at all of this butter. Oh my gosh, what a disaster. All right, I gotta put y'all down because this is a major issue. So we are clean, and I had no clue that these came out, which was really handy. Makes it a lot easier to clean. And all the teamwork. Caroline and Mom helping me. I was not planning on that at all, y'all. So we're going fast. Let's load it back up. I really love using Lazy Susans in my fridge, y'all, because it just makes things super easy to access. So put that back there. I actually have thought about getting another one, but that's all I have right now. And then I can just put a bunch of stuff on it and spin it, right? I'm obsessed with this fridge. I love it so much, but I love these drawers that you can use. This is the produce drawer, and it keeps stuff at the right temperature for produce. Plus, they're soft close, which is really cool on a refrigerator, I think. And then this side over here, you can do different things. You just select what you want it to do. Usually we put salad and stuff like that in here. But I just noticed there's a setting for cold drinks. Never noticed that before. There's a setting for keeping your meat in here or for thawing or marinating. So I may start using this drawer as my meat drawer to hold on to my meat instead of for greens. Thinking that. We'll see. We're gonna try that. All right. So here she is. Nice and clean. So in the door, this is where I like to keep like milk-based items usually, but I ran out of space. So we added our mustard in here a little bit, and then just condiments, all of our different condiments. We love condiments around here if you cannot tell. And then this side is where I usually like to keep my butter, but we've got some extra stuff in here. This is some lime juice, some Swoon simple syrup. If you're low carb and you like to make drinks, this is so good. So good. You can get it on Amazon. This is a big thing of homemade blue cheese I had made. And then here, this is our meat drawer right here. And this is more like deli meats usually. And then this is cheese. So we've got just a bunch of different cheeses in here. And then this down here is where I used to just fill it with string cheese and different cheeses, but they don't go through these as fast anymore. So there's a few there, and sometimes I'll put extra butters or things here, but I don't use this as much right now. I don't really know what I want to use that for, because this used to always just be string cheese or some yogurts, but they're not really eating that either right now. Just left the whipped cream here, and then I always put my eggs here, and then I try to use this space and this space for things that I want them to see. So leftovers or things that they can reach in and grab. I need to wash my berries. I usually, if they're washed, they get eaten. If they're not washed, they go bad. Does it work like that at your house? So over here, this is where I keep like extra milk or things like that. I bought these whipped creams and nobody's using them, so I don't know. Some spaghetti sauce that I'm thawing, some coconut oil and some Parmesan, and then back there is the Lazy Susan, and it's easy to access things back there because they're things I don't use as often, and because it spins around, it's easy. Even though you really can't see it, it still works. Maybe I should move it to this side, I don't know. And then up here is just pickled vegetables, and I've got different syrups back there for making low carb drinks. Got some corn tortillas, and then on this side I just keep little drinks. So that is a fridge tour of what we have right now after this huge Costco haul. A lot of the Costco stuff was not stuff that went in the fridge though, truthfully. So we're gonna shut that, and then this is produce, so we've got all our produce in there. And then over here, I have some meat outside in the refrigerator outside. I'm just gonna move it in here, and this is where I'm gonna keep my meat now, y'all. I think. I don't know why I didn't realize they had a button specifically to keep meat at a good temperature. So I'm gonna use that drawer for that. Now, I am going to tackle this monster. Jason heard me and brought my meat from outside, so here's the meat that I'm gonna be using this week. And there we go. Now we're gonna make some chicken salad because it is lunchtime and everybody is probably ready to eat, and I'm a little hungry and I'm a little tired, so I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna make some chicken salad and drink some water. Okay, I decided to take a break before I did the freezer and make chicken salad. So this is my bowl. I'm gonna use my coconut oil, mayonnaise that I have. I gotta get that out of the fridge for mine, and then this big bowl is gonna be chicken salad for the family. I thought I had more dried cranberries than I did, so I'm gonna cut up some strawberries to add to this too. But what we're gonna do is mayonnaise, some kind of sweetener. Actually, I usually use a powdered sweetener. I pulled out the wrong one. So mayonnaise, a powdered sweetener, or any kind of sugar, and red wine vinegar. I do part red wine vinegar and part apple cider vinegar, or sometimes I just do straight red wine vinegar. It depends on the flavoring, and Caroline wanted it just to be plain and fruity, so we're just going to go plain and fruity. All right, this is the coconut oil mayonnaise that I'm gonna use for mine. I get it from Thrive Market. I love how it's in this little container. I really, really like it. So this is my chicken salad here. I'm gonna do 1/4 of a cup of mayonnaise in this, and I'm gonna do probably a tablespoon. Oh, this is not open. Mama, open that. Trying to do this one-handed.
My fingers are slippery.
Okay. I like it a little on the vinegary side, so I'm gonna do, I don't know, that much. So I put in about a teaspoon of this toasted onion seasoning from Fresh Jack's. It's one of my favorites. It is kind of all-purpose. It's got some garlic and some onion and some pepper and some salt, so I like to use that. And then I just added the dill. I did probably 2 teaspoons of the dill, and I'm just gonna stir this up and then taste it, and then we'll move on to making the one for my family. All right, so I added another tablespoon of mayonnaise to this, and it tastes super good. So I'm gonna put that in the fridge for me. Moving on, what we have in here is our chicken. It's 3/4 of a rotisserie chicken, so I'm using a whole cup of mayonnaise. I'm using some yellow mustard powder. I've got some toasted onion, Fresh Jack seasoning in this one as well. I'm gonna add some salt and pepper. This is just a little bit of dried basil, a handful of chopped pecans, I would say probably 1/2 of a cup, a few dried cranberries. I didn't have very many, and Caroline requested strawberries. And then I used 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar and about 2 tablespoons of red wine vinegar. And then I need to add in probably 1/4 to 1/2 a cup of this. I'll taste it as I go, probably 1/4 of a cup. Here's the chicken salad. I moved it into this big container. It's quite a bit. It's super tasty. I had a taste to make sure everything tasted good. I think they will like it. All right, Care got nominated, but she's being sweet to help me pull out everything from the freezer. So we're gonna take everything out, set it out on the counters, go through it, and hopefully organize it better on the way back. All right, so here's empty. I'm not really sure how freezers get this dirty. Like, what do we put in the freezer that's dirty? It's all enclosed stuff, but plenty dirty. So let me clean this out real quick. And then here is all of our freezer stuff. I had a lot more veggies in there than I realized, y'all, which is a good thing. I just need to use them up. Okay, so I separated meats and veggies. So I've got some meatloaf mix. So there's a veggie. I've got some chorizo. I've got a wild-caught flounder that I forgot was in there. I'll probably bread and fry that. 2 things of meatballs, just an easy dinner for the kids. A bunch of blueberries and blackberries. I've got 2 things of shrimp, and I thought I just had this thing of shrimp, so I have more shrimp than I realized. The big thing of sausage balls, which I think I'm gonna take with me down to, we are going to Universal in November at some point, so I think I'm gonna take these with me. I'm not sure. We'll be there for like a week. We're at a condo. These are flavored compound butters. I made these in a video, in a meal prep video. They are so good. And these are some feta Greek meatballs. So let's get all this stuff back in the freezer. All right, freezer revealed. Dun, dun, dun. It's amazing how much more room you have. I mean, this is all the same food, but it's all organized, and there's so much more room where before it felt like none. Okay, let's start at the top. Here is where I usually keep frozen fruit, and I had some frozen blueberries and some frozen blackberries, and then I have different pucks of frozen things that we use for frozen cocktails. So I have coconut pineapple, I have cream of coconut, low carb cream of coconut, things like that. They're mostly in this bag here. I had one thing of chopped frozen basil, so that's up here. This is my compound butters, and then I just put all my ice packs back here. This is the best thing ever if you ever have, like, it's a roller ice ball, so you can roll it over any injury. It is amazing if you have athletes, but it feels good like if you have a backache or a neck ache or you've done anything to any of your joints. You can roll it down your thighs if you done a lot of squats. Like, this is the best thing ever, y'all. If I can find it, I will link it. I don't even know where I bought it though. But anyways, there's my ice packs, ice for cocktails. Then this drawer here is meat now. I've kind of changed where I'm keeping stuff. Then down here is one half of it is veggies for me and one half of it is stuff for the kids. So I've just got all my veggies out here in a way that I can see them. I bought this butternut squash to do a butternut squash mac and cheese for Thanksgiving time, but the rest of it is some form of cauliflower or broccoli, because those are the two veggies that people will eat around here. Then we have a few mushrooms and some red peppers and some spinach. And then over here is just some of the kids' stuff. And then I'm gonna flip you around. This has this extra space in this freezer, which I absolutely love. They say that it's for indoor pizza storage, which is kind of brilliant because you know how tall pizzas are, but I just use it for extra storage. Sometimes it's usually full all the way across with frozen jars of things that I've frozen, chicken broth or tomato sauce or things like that. So, done. Yes. Y'all, that took longer than I thought, but I didn't do it alone, so that was really nice. My mom and Caroline helped, and that was really, really nice. But I am tuckered. I am tuckered out. I'm gonna sit down, drink some water, have a little bit of chicken salad. I will show you my chicken salad here in a second. I think I showed you that already, but I'll show you how much of it I'm eating. Okay, for lunch, I'm gonna have some chicken salad and a few strawberries. So I'm gonna weigh out the strawberries because I'm definitely still trying to stay low carb on my elimination diet, y'all. So I'm gonna have 2 ounces of strawberries. I'm gonna add this little plate for my chicken salad. I hear laundry beeping. This is 3.3 ounces of chicken salad. So that is what I'm going to have for lunch. Y'all, I am so tired. Like, I feel like taking a nap. I woke up at like 3:45 in the morning with a horrible headache, and it ended up going away, but I just never really slept well after that, so it may be an early night for this girl. I don't know. But I did want to say that I have now been doing this elimination diet since November 1st, and the first couple days I was figuring some stuff out. I did have a couple things that I'm no longer eating, but I've been consistently doing it, and the last couple days I have suddenly felt better. So anyways, what I was saying was that the last couple days I'm feeling a lot better. Like, energy wise, I have more energy. I don't know if you're familiar, if you're a keto person or not, but you know how when you get into like a really strong ketosis and you haven't been in really strong ketosis in a while, or if you do a prolonged fast, you get that extra energy that almost makes it hard to sleep at night even. Like, you just have this extra energy, which for me is so strange because part of my fibromyalgia is some chronic fatigue stuff, and having a couple days of feeling like elevated energy is so amazing. My tummy has not been hurting. My face is starting to clear up. I mean, it still looks really bad. Actually, right now it's kind of flaring up again, like it's getting really red again. The color is redder again, but like a lot of the bumps are starting to kind of dry up, and I don't know if it's a response from what I'm eating or what's going on, but I have felt better in the last couple days, which is another huge part, or really the main part of this elimination, is to feel better. This elimination diet, you know, is to feel better. I have definitely not missed eating dairy as much as I thought I would. I thought that was going to be the hugest stumbling block, and so far it hasn't been all of that hard, like on its own. What I miss the most is putting lots of ingredients together in a meal. Like my casseroles and my dinners almost always have some sort of dairy, and I definitely miss that. I feel like I'm eating very, very plain, and that's not something I typically do. I like to just like jizz up everything. So it's kind of weird for me to just be eating plain steak and plain veggies, you know, but it's also not been as hard as I thought it would be. I do miss my Zip Fizz. I think it became such a strong routine because of my POTS. If I missed a Zip Fizz, I really felt it, and I am wondering how that's gonna go. I had been really struggling with some feeling dizzy or feeling off, not feeling great, which could be from that. But yesterday and today, I haven't really felt that. So I'm gonna keep pushing forward with that. I bet that might be the first thing I reintroduce though, y'all, I don't know. But I'm gonna clean up from lunch here, and then I've gotta do some editing. All right, y'all, so I am sitting here cozy in my bed, getting ready to edit. Sometimes I just sit in here and edit. Sometimes I sit in the living room, but when everybody's home, it's easier just to do it in here. But I just realized it's been 7 days since I started this. This is day 7 of my elimination diet. I didn't even realize it had been 7 days, so that's cool. So it took about 5 for me to start feeling a little better, and then today for the first time, this is starting to smooth out some. It's super, when I woke up this morning, the redness was kind of gone too, but it is super red now. Wearing a mask is so bad for it. And I was at Costco for like an hour and a half, and because you're breathing hot air into your face, and every time I wear a mask, it gets way worse. But anyways, I did want to let y'all know, besides that I was feeling better, I have gone from 182 pounds to 176.2 this morning. So I've also lost a pretty significant amount of weight for 1 week. What is that? I don't even know. 6 pounds. So 6 pounds in 7 days, I will take it. Definitely needed to lose those 6 pounds because I had just gained quite a little bit. My maintenance range was 170 to 173, so that was a little jump up there, y'all. So I am not doing this for weight loss. I am doing this to feel better, but weight loss is a extremely, extremely good benefit that I was absolutely hoping for. I would be ridiculous to say that I wasn't, because I was. If I'm going to get good weight loss out of this, I will be so thrilled, and I don't see why I wouldn't, because I'm eating pretty low carb. I mean, pretty darn low carb, and very, very clean, very minimal ingredients. So, you know, you don't feel like snacking when all you eat is meat. You know, like if you're hungry, you're legit hungry. So that's been interesting. I had let way too much snacking in, and if y'all follow me, you know that late night snacking is a big issue for me. So, you know, I emotionally want something at like 9 or 10 o'clock, but if I don't want to go eat some steak, then I end up eating nothing. If I want to eat some steak, then I do. But I'm not making myself intermittent fast. It's just so many changes, and I'm supposed to take an antibiotic in the morning and at night that I have to take with food, but it's been positive. This has really been positive, and I'm just going to keep going at least a month, maybe 6 weeks before I start adding stuff in, but I'm planning on I'll reevaluate. This heating blanket that I just got, I needed to replace mine that wasn't working. I always sleep with a heating blanket because Jason likes the fan on, and I'm always cold at night. But turning it on is always an issue because my old one, like the thing that you turned it on was on that cord way down there at the bottom. You see the cord? Look at this. I did not even know this. It has a remote right in the top of the blanket to turn it on. How cool. I'm so excited. Plus the color is like perfect. It almost matches my bed. Been so busy today. I'm editing. This is going to be the Costco video, and y'all will have already seen this. I will link it up above or down below for you. But y'all, I've been so busy today that I forgot my vitamins. I usually start these in the morning because like there's a lot of them, and I just, every time I go in the bathroom, I just take a handful of them. It's 4:30. I've taken none of these today. So I'm gonna get started on my vitamin while that video is uploading. Y'all, I decided that since I was doing all of the freezer and fridges, that I would come outside and see what the outside one looks like, because truthfully this outside fridge is pretty much the kids zone. I throw stuff in it for them and they know to come out here, and I don't organize it all that often. So I think we're gonna do that now. And then I'm gonna check out my freezer too, because I found some stuff that I didn't even realize I had in my inside one. Like, I had no idea I had so much veggies, frozen veggies that I need to use. So I keep buying them, but I have them. So we're gonna go through the stuff out here too. While I still have some light out here, I had to take a long rest, so it's much later in the day. It's probably gonna get dark on me. So here is my outside freezer. It is stuffed with zero order. Let's see. I think I'm just gonna move stuff around and then I'll show y'all the before and after, because otherwise this video is gonna be really long. Okay, so here's the outside frozen freezer. And just like I thought, there's a lot of stuff in here that who knows how long it's been in here. Like this bowl of noodles, I swear it's been in here for weeks. And extra pasta. I know that's mayonnaise. All right, y'all, I'm just gonna organize, and then this is where I throw kids' food. So like the stuff that I don't eat and that's not necessarily healthy. These Ollie breaded chicken, those are, if y'all haven't tried these, they are so good in the air fryer, oh my gosh. And then I've got a bunch of bread. There's one single Uncrustable left. All kinds of stuff. So I'm just gonna go through this real quick, and again, here's the before, and then we'll do the after. I'm gonna be totally honest, I did not clean these out like scrub. I did not pull everything out and put it back in and scrub because I'm just too tired, but I wanted to organize. So let me show you what I organized over the last few minutes here. All right, so up top is just a little bit of storage of stuff that's not in the fridge yet. Some Gosling's Diet Ginger Beer, because I would never want to be without that. It is so amazing. I can't drink it right now because I'm not drinking alcohol, but if you drink alcohol and you do any kind of low carb beverages, ginger beer, Gosling's Diet Ginger Beer is the best. And then we've got some Pellegrino and some Coke Zero. Okay, so here is the inside after. So pretty much what was in here I knew was in here. There wasn't much I had to throw out from here, but I tried to separate it out. The problem is I send the kids outside with stuff all the time. I don't keep this organized myself. So maybe if I keep different meats on different aisles, that's not an aisle, shelf. If I keep different meats on different shelves, maybe I can say go put it on the chicken shelf.
You can't do that because
I don't know.
Gotta freeze, like freezer trays and stuff is when we get in trouble.
Oh, okay. Well, anyways, for now, we've got a ton of pork on the bottom. Jason needs to get to smoking because there's a lot of pork down there. These are all marinated chicken in this row right here. Different marinated chicken or marinated pork. Blackened chicken tenders, chicken, some meatballs, chicken meatballs that the kids really actually like. Behind there is some hamburgers, a bunch of cheese. Apparently we had a crap ton of bacon, so I didn't need to buy bacon today, but whatever. A bunch of barramundi. These are, I don't know if these are still good.
No, these are.
You can still eat those? These are freezer meals that I made a long time ago.
Those are the lasagna ones you made.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never mind, those are lasagna. Those are still good. And then these are steaks that we marinated and froze. And then just some stuff in the door. And that is this freezer. And then over here, so let me show you the fridge first. It's nothing exciting, but up top I put all of the dairy stuff, extra milk, cheese. These two shelves I usually keep pretty empty for them to put meat that's thawing or extra leftovers or their extra leftovers, like when they go out on their own, because I have a lot of teenagers now and I always keep a spare egg out here, or I try to. I always keep some mayonnaise, but I'll try to leave one shelf at least, if not two, pretty well open that they could stack stuff or put stuff out here still. And then the rest, the remaining, is beverages. So we've got our sparkling waters and our Coke and, you know, all that stuff. Down at the bottom is ginger beer. Then in the door, we've got, this is alcohol, except, well, not these. I forgot I had these. I usually take this before I go to yoga, no joke ginger juice shot. It gives me a little bit of energy and it's also really good for me. I probably should just keep doing them daily like I was. They're really good for you. But anyways, got those. And then these are just some drinking vinegars that I've made. They are how to make drinking vinegars. This is part of my cocktail cookbook that I have, always linked down below. So that's what these are. And then we don't have any waters in here right now. There's a few drinks down there, so there's some extra space going on. I guess we need to buy some waters for people to grab.
Takes the San Pellegrinos on there?
Huh? They're right there. They're in their line. This is what happens when I do the refrigerator outside.
You don't ever come out here, so.
I know, I never come out here. I don't use hardly any of this. Okay, freezer side. Up top here is some tortillas and one Uncrustable that needs to be eaten. Pie crust. I've got some gluten-free, zero net carb bread back there that I'll probably never eat because I don't know why I bought it. It's Aldi bread and it's got wheat and gluten and stuff I can't have. All of this is bread for the kids. I have apparently been collecting ham, so I've got tons of ham. Don't need to buy ham for a while, Erica. All of this is chicken that the kids can make in the air fryer, or I can grab and make in the air fryer for them. And then again, stuff kids can grab when I'm not cooking French onion soup. They're really into these like dumplings and wontons lately. And then they've got some more frozen fruit down here. These are little things that we use in frozen drinks. It's like frozen pucks of strawberry limeade, and then some pizza snacks. And then this is not hooked up to water, so we just throw ice in there from the bag. I'm hot and sticky, y'all. I shouldn't be hot and sticky at 5:30 at night in November. Y'all, Jason, I say y'all way too much. Jason is making dinner tonight. I, as you've seen, had a super busy day. I am so tuckered out. So what are you making us?
We're gonna grill up some wings. We got these at Costco.
Oh, Jack.
And
I mean, Andrew was saying these were too little. These are huge.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
mean, they'll cook down.
If they're not made at Lowe's, he doesn't want them.
Yeah,
or Buffalo
exactly.
Wild Wings or Zaxby's.
Yeah, that's true. But we got this. This is like a new brand at our Lowe's. They have a ton of it. Seasonings, sauces, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, they had a lot. If I could get this to focus, that would be great.
So we're trying this. This is.
It's just salt, pepper, and garlic.
Yeah, it's a simple blend, all in one. So we're gonna try it. We love that. Anyway, on the grill. So I'm just laying these wings. Some of these are huge and some of these are tiny.
Yeah, I don't know. You might have to separate them out a little bit so you can pull the tiny ones.
Yeah.
But we always do a massive amount because people go through the wings at this house and you can reheat them in the air fryer really well, right?
Yeah. And we just don't batch cook them in the air fryer because
Takes forever.
Takes forever.
Yeah.
We throw them on the grill. It works really well.
Yeah. They're still kind of frozen. You think they're gonna be okay?
Yeah, we'll be fine.
They'll be fine. Okay.
I think they were frozen last time we did them on the grill. That's why we ended up doing them
So
there.
you grill these and then after you toss them in sauce, right?
Yeah,
Is that what
just
you
grill
do?
them. We'll put some seasoning on them. Just let them grill up. I kind of do them on low heat. Let them go just kind of cook. I get the grill
They're
hot.
so good. I'm looking forward to them.
And
I don't do real well with chicken sometimes, y'all, but chicken wings usually don't. They're fatty enough, I guess. They go down just fine, and I love them. And Hazel is smelling the chicken, and she's hungry. You want to eat, baby girl? You want to eat? Can you sit? Sit, Mommy, go get you some food. Okay, come get your food. Good girl waiting. Good girl. It's okay, go ahead. So, how are the wings going?
they're going. Just takes a little time.
Takes
to
a
turn
while.
them
I'm hungry.
Just cook them low and let them cook for a little bit. Takes, 15, 20 minutes if you're doing low heat.
All right, so they're coming. Y'all, it's 6 o'clock and I'm hungry, but I realized the other thing I didn't do today is do my electrolytes. I'm so used to doing my Zip Fizz, and when I'm not adding my Zip Fizz, I haven't forgotten one single day this week, but I forgot today. So what I'm gonna do is make like a shot of this. So I'm gonna have a Relight mixed berry shot, 2 scoops in a small amount of water, and just drink it to get my electrolytes in because I'm starting to feel a little dizzy. And this is why I worry about not having something that I like to take my electrolytes, because then I kind of forget, but I'm feeling really woozy and dizzy and weird and potsy. I call it potsy, but like I have POTS. Yeah, I haven't had quite enough water today, didn't have my electrolytes. It's really bad. You can't do that when you have this kind of disorder. So it's not just It's not optional, but okay, so that's what we're gonna do right now. So this is what it looks like. It smells really good. It's just definitely got a lot of sodium in it, which is good for me. I usually get my sodium just through salt because Zip Fizz doesn't have as much sodium as this does, but it has a really good balance of vitamins, and it also has more potassium than this. So I'm not getting nearly enough potassium with this compared to my Zip Fizz, but I was hoping because I'm eating more beef now that would level it out, but I don't know. I may have to see if Zip Fizz can be a part of my life, y'all. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I can go 4 weeks without it just because I don't need to start passing out and having heart palpitations. Anybody else's kids not want to eat the Lucky Charms anymore once there's not the right ratio of the marshmallows to the cereal? Yeah, that was a problem today. But my 14-year-old is so thrilled about this free toy inside because I'm the mom that never let them have cereal, and all of a sudden, I don't know why all of a sudden I'm buying it. I haven't bought cereal their whole lives, but I am now apparently. But he's so excited about little toys because he never got the cereal toys when he was a kid. Y'all, we have a wasp in the house and Jason swatted it and now it seems to have disappeared, which is freaking me out. It's gotta be somewhere. Oh no. Jason found him, my hero. Thank you. Hazel and I were very scared. So yeah, I'm almost done with it. Almost done with it. It always makes me shiver. So salty. So salty. If you put it in a big thing of water, like 30 ounces, it's a little salty, but it's easily drinkable, easily drinkable. I'm doing this to myself because I need to feel better. Here are the wings. This is my plate, 6 flats, and they look really tasty. I'm gonna let them cool a little bit and then dig in. Y'all, if you are enjoying these vlogs and this kind of content, I would absolutely love if you would stop and give me a thumbs up. I am kind of in a little bit of a transition right now, doing some different things, and I would love to know that y'all are enjoying it and behind it and supporting it. So we'd love you to give me a comment and let me know what kind of things you'd like to see right now while I'm going through this elimination diet. It's probably going to be mostly vlog style, but if there's different things y'all would like to see, you know, you can always let me know and just give me any kind of comment. It helps my channel and it will be, I answer every single comment, y'all. Always, always, always. If I miss one, somehow I didn't see it because I really try hard. All right, I am gonna head to bed, y'all. I am tired. Those wings were really, really good. It was the perfect dinner, and that was a really tasty combination, just the garlic and the onion powder and the salt and pepper. I hope y'all enjoyed hanging out with me today. We were so busy. We got up to so much, and we also ate really, really well. So it was a good day. I'll see y'all again really soon.